Hey everyone, welcome back to our Ninja Academy. Today, continuing with Boruto's videos, we will talk about a power that can change the destiny of anime. So if you guys enjoy this kind of video, please leave your like and subscribe to join our academy. Well, how everyone knows, Susanoo is a large chakra armor that can protect its wearer, as well as having swords or other tools that allow him to attack his opponents. Each Susanoo differs from one another, having different colors and armor. So far only Awakens have been able to use Susanoo, because through their Mangekyou Sharingan they can summon it, but it consumes chakra constantly, making this a disadvantage if the fight goes on. But now there may be the possibility that a person who does not have a Sharingan can use Susanoo or even something similar, because there is not only the Sharingan that has very powerful techniques, in addition to Susanoo being derived from a power that Boruto has. In today's video we will talk about the possibility of Boruto being able to use a Susanoo through his Jogan and also his Otsutsuki lineage, in addition to his final transformation as Otsutsuki. Guys, as we know, Boruto's eye powers were created through the powers of the Otsutsuki. More specifically, the power was born from the lineage of Kaguya Otsutsuki, the rabbit goddess. Through her, several powerful eye power were originalized, such as the Sharingan and Byakugan. Each of these two eye powers have their own various variations. The Sharingan can transform into a Mangekyou Sharingan, after that into an eternal Mangekyou Sharingan, in some cases reaching the Rinnegan and even Rain Sharingan. The Byakugan also has an evolution. It can evolve into a Tenseigan, and now we know a new variation called Jogan, a power that manages to resemble some Sharingan and Rinnegan powers, but the great differential of the Sharingan is that it has a Susanoo. This power creates a giant in armor that allows the user to attack and defend through it, being one of the most powerful jutsus, as it has the ability to evolve powers as well. As the user uses Susanoo, he can improve this power, causing him to gain new armor and even more armor body parts, until the user is able to use the perfect Susanoo. In this final stage, the Susanoo armor can form the complete body, acquiring several new abilities and an increase in all its basic abilities, becoming practically indestructible. Because only Awakens have used this power, it makes us think that only they have it, but now in Boruto the Byakugan and its new evolutions are gaining prominence, because his powers are reaching the level of a Rinnegan, in addition to the power having the same Otsutsuki origin. So far, only 2 evolutions of the Byakugan have been shown, and many other new powers may appear in the future, as they have the same origin, so they can have the same power. Boruto has the Jogan, a power derived from the Byakugan that is a very mysterious power. Its real powers are still hidden, but they can have a power similar to that of a Sharingan. There is even the possibility of having other evolutions, thus resembling even more the power of an Otsutsuki. Through his Jogan, Boruto can learn to use a Susanoo or even create a jutsu similar to Susanoo, but with characteristics of the powers of a Otsutsuki. Also, he may not even need Jogan's power. After all, he is becoming an Otsutsuki. He has Momoshike's powers. Therefore, he has powers greater than an Awakens, in addition to the Sharingan's powers only being born because of the powers of the Otsutsuki. So Boruto has the ability to acquire all the greatest powers in the world of Naruto because of the power of Momoshiki. After all, he has the power of an Otsutsuki and can end up accessing the powers of all the eye powers in his original version of the Divine Clan, including a more powerful Susanoo than the one we saw. Many may think that this is impossible, but we have to remember the movie Naruto the Last, as it is a totally canonical anime movie. Everything that was shown in the movie actually happened. The existence of Tonari, the big battle between the Otsutsuki clan that took place on the moon, and even Hamura appearing in Hinata's subconscious to give her some of his chakra, so everything shown in the movie actually happened. The Tenseigan's power demonstrated in the movie is incredibly powerful, even being able to surpass the Rinnegan, as it has most of the jutsus that a Rinnegan has, in addition to also allowing the user to use the jutsus of the Otsutsukis. As a chakra transformation similar to Kurama's, the ability of gravitational control, the ability to summon a large stone creature to fight Kurama's transformation, the Tenseigan truly possesses incredible techniques. But we have to remember that to obtain the Tenseigan it is necessary the Byakugan of a Hyuga and the DNA of an Otsutsuki, being then the union of powers. Already the Jogan of Boruto was acquired in another way. As stated earlier, Hinata during the Naruto the Last movie managed to acquire Hamura's chakra, similar to how Sasuke and Naruto managed to acquire Hagoromo's chakra during the 4th major ninja battle. After obtaining Hagoromo's chakra, Sasuke awakened his Rinnegan and Naruto was able to acquire the truth-seeking orbs along with the Sage of the 6 Paths mode, allowing him to also use several other techniques. It is not known exactly how they lost these powers, but there are 2 possibilities. The first is that after undoing the infinite Tsukuyomi, the power given to them by Hagoromo was taken from them, thus leaving only Sasuke's Rinnegan as he was awakened. However, there is another possibility that after Naruto and Sasuke fought their last battle in the Valley of the End, they used up that power that was a temporary power, so Sasuke has a hard time keeping the Rinnegan. But with Hinata something different may have happened, After getting Hamura's power, Hinata was able to use a technique even more powerful than the one she possessed. After defeating Tonari, it is not shown Hamura withdrawing the power he gave her. There may be a possibility that it is still in her, but with Boruto's birth the chakra from Hamura may have been passed on to Boruto. Because he has descendants of Otsutsuki through his mother and father, this would allow Boruto's body to resemble that of an Otsutsuki, allowing him to be able to awaken eye power that only those who have Otsutsuki cells could awaken. Through the inherited chakra, Boruto may have managed to awaken his Jogan. This would also explain several things, such as the fact that Tonari knew that Boruto possessed this incredible eye power, as he was indirectly responsible for his awakening. At the beginning of the anime we see that through a dream Tonari managed to talk to Boruto saying that he has incredible eyes in which they will be of extreme importance for the future, because powerful enemies would be going to Earth. Tonari may have felt that Boruto possessed Hamura's chakra because as we know Tonari is also an Otsutsuki, so he could sense the presence of chakra from another Otsutsuki, and it was through Hamura's chakra Tonari was able to enter Boruto's dream. Many may say that if this is the case, Naruto could feel the presence of Hamura's chakra in his son, but we have to remember that Naruto no longer has the powers of an Otsutsuki. As it was shown by Kawaki that they possess the ability to hide their chakra so it cannot be felt by ninjas, only other Otsutsuki can sense the presence or chakra of an Otsutsuki. This makes the chakra that was in Hinata and was passed to Boruto not noticed by anyone. It is said by Tonari that Hamura managed to awaken the Tenseigan, and after he lost his life the eyes were kept as if it were the great treasure of the moon. But if the Jogan awakened in Boruto because of Hamura's chakra, then there is a possibility that he can achieve Tenseigan-like powers. Just as a Sharingan user manages to activate the Mangekyou Sharingan at the moment he wishes, the Jogan could work the same way, so it's a unique power that Boruto has yet to master. After losing his life, Hamura's eyes were in the form of Tenseigan, which allowed Tonari to only be able to use the Tenseigan, so Boruto has an eye power even stronger than the Tenseigan. The Tenseigan has been shown to possess a form of chakra similar to Kurama's, so the Jogan must also possess a form of chakra. However, it can work in a different way. Instead of just covering the ninja's body with chakra, Boruto should also be able to create a chakra avatar. An avatar in which it closely resembles that of a Susanoo, as it would have the ability to also have many evolutions, but its appearance and its way of attacking would be very different. Susanoo has a combat with swords and bows, allowing the user to cut or pierce his opponent or even use a very powerful ninja tool like the two that Adaki had. However, this chakra avatar of Boruto could work differently. His combat could resemble the combat of a Hyuga that would be melee, using the chakra in his hands to be able to deliver powerful blows to his opponents. This chakra avatar of Boruto could have the same functions as a Susanoo, such as the ability to defend its user, being able to project small parts of this avatar to defend itself and even get more armor with its evolutions. However, his differential would be hand-to-hand combat, as he is a giant avatar. The possibility of Boruto being able to seal his opponent's chakra points would be practically impossible, unless he was facing a giant creature like the tailed beasts, but if it is a person or even an Otsutsuki it would be impossible because of his giant hand. The combat could be similar to what Hinata uses. Through her chakra fists, she was able to make techniques that allow her to shape her chakra in the palm of her hands, making them have the shape of a lion. Used in his chakra avatar, Boruto could easily cause great destruction with his hands, being able to easily crush his opponents in addition to also having a great ability to defeat his opponents easily. In addition to the other jutsus that Boruto's Jogan may possess as a possible attraction and repulsion power that the Rinnegan and Tenseigan possess, the power of the six paths among other amazing jutsus that Tonari has demonstrated while using the Tenseigan. So there is a great possibility that Boruto can learn to create an avatar or even a transformation derived from the Otsutsuki, because his Jogan can have all the powers that the Tenseigan has. Because as said earlier, all eye power originates from Kaguya, so they can have the same powers, but with techniques that can be unique. So Jogan can be the most powerful eye power a ninja could currently have. But now I want to know about your opinion. Can Boruto in the future be able to use a chakra avatar similar to a Susanoo? Leave your opinion in the comments.